Hello, hello, hello again. This is Hams from the patio, and we are multiplying multi-digit whole numbers. We'll be multiplying some two-digit times two digits times three digits, as you see here, and then a couple of three-digit times three digits, just to give you an example of what we're doing here, all in one place on this one. So let's go ahead and get started with multiplying these. When we multiply these, I'm going to use the standard algorithm, just multiplying the tens and the ones. So we'll multiply the ones times our number and then the tens place times our number. So in this first example, we're going to take 62 times 16. Let's get our pen set here. And I'm going to take the 6 and multiply it times the 62. By taking 6 times 2 is 12. And I'm going to carry the 1 here and we'll place that there. And then we'll multiply 6 times 6 is 36. And we're going to add the 1 to the 36, which gives us 37. And so what we have here is 6 times 62 is 372. Now we're going to multiply 1 times 62. But remember, this is not 1, this is 10 because the 1 is in the tens place. Okay, and so again, it's not 1 times 62, it's 10 times 62. That's why you have 16 and 10. So we multiplied 6 times 62, and now we're multiplying the 1 times the 62, but remember, it's actually 10. And so therefore, we'll account for that by placing a 0 here. And if you just do this on all the problems without worrying about all the technical stuff, just follow the process. You can't go wrong. This is how I do it. And now we'll just simply multiply 1 times 62. 1 times 2, we don't need this anymore, so we'll cross that out. 1 times 62 is 62. Well, 1 times 2 is 2, and 1 times 6 is 6. And now we'll just add both of those. So what we see here is 10 times 62 is 620. And that's just simply what we have. And then we'll add these up, and 2 plus 0 is 2, 7 plus 2 is 9, and 3 plus 6 is 9. And we end up with a final answer of 992. All right, and so that's basically all you do on these. Same process, accounts for the tens place, account for the hundreds place if you have one, like we'll have here later. And then we'll add them up and we'll get our final answers. So let's run through these and see what we get. So here we have 5 times 31. 5 times 1 is 5. And then we have 5 times 3 is 15. So in other words, we have 5 times 31 is 155. Now we'll multiply 2 times 31, but remember again, it's actually 20 because it's in the tens place. We'll put a 0 here. That's all. And then 2 times 31, 2 times 1 is 2, and 2 times 3 is 6. Okay, and then we'll add these up. 5 plus 0 is 5. 5 plus 2 is 7. And 6 plus 1 is 7. So we have a final answer of 775. All right, and the next ones, I'm just going to do these in each line in different colors so we can see what we're working with. All right, and then it'll help us with our visual. And so we have 54 times 32. All right, so same thing. 2 times 4 is 8, and 2 times 5 is 10. So we have 108. And let's do the 3 in red. All right, and so 3 times 4, remember, it's not 3, it's 30. So we'll put a 0 here. And now we'll multiply 3 times 54. 3 times 4 is 12. And we'll carry the 1 here. 3 times 5 is 15, plus the 1 here is 16. And so we'll write 16 there, and we can clearly see. And let's go back to blue, and it helps us with our visual. What we're adding up, now we can add these up. 8 plus 0 is 8, 2 plus 0 is 2, 1 plus 6 is 7, and then we'll just bring this one down here. And we have 1,728 for our answer here. All right, next, 640 times 67. All right, so 7 times 0 is 0. 7 times 4 is 28, so we'll put the 8 here and we'll carry the 2 here. And 7 times 6 is 42, plus 2 is 44. And see, I can write that a little bit better than that. Sometimes my handwriting gets the best of me. So 44, all right. And then we'll multiply 6 times 640. Place a 0 here, a 0 here to account for the tens place. And then 6 times 0 is 0. 6 times 4 is 24. And so we'll put a 4 here. And we already had a 2 right here, so I'll just leave it. So it's 24. But unless you want to see it clearly, we'll put another 2 right there. Mark that out. And 6 times 6 is 36. Plus 2 is 38. Right? And now we'll add up our uh, results here, our products, when we multiply it. So 0 plus 0 is 0. 8 plus 0 is 8. 4 plus 4 is 8. And 4 plus 8 is 12. We'll carry the 1 here. And 1 plus 3 is 4. So we end up with 42,880. All right, doing good so far. Let's go ahead and move on to the next ones. 445 times 35. And so same thing. We have 5 times 5 is 25. So we'll put the 5 here, carry the 2 here. 5 times 4 is 20. Plus 2 is 22. And we'll carry the 2 again. We'll put the 2 down here, carry the 2 again. And 5 times 4 is 20. Plus 2 is 22. So 2,225. And I don't like how that's written. Let's write that better. 2,225. All right, that's better. Okay, let's go to red. And we'll do 3. And 3 times 445. We'll put our 0 here to account for the tens place. 3 times 5. And we'll cross these out because we're done with those. 3 times 5 is 15. And we'll carry the 1. We'll put the 1 right here. And 3 times 4 is 12. Plus the 1 is 13. So we'll carry the 1 again. And 3 times 4 is 12. Plus the 1 is 13 again. Okay, and then we'll add these two products together. So 5 plus 0 is 5. 5 plus 2 is 7. 3 plus 2 is 5. 3 plus 2 is 5. I'm having a hard time writing on these. And 1. And my writing is going terrible here. So that's 15,775. Let's erase that and write that better for you all out there. I don't know what's going on with my writing. So that's 5. That's 7. This is also 5. And that's 5. And 1. So 15,575. Right, that's good. Looks great. Get in there. Let's move along. Okay, 509 times 87. Okay, and so we have 7 times 9 is 63. And so we'll put the 3 here. We'll bring the 6 up here. 7 times 0 is 7. I'm sorry, 7 times 0 is 0. Excuse me. 7 times 0 is 0. Add the 6 to it, and we get 6. And then 5 times 7 is 35. So 3,563. And I will multiply the 8 times 509. And we'll put our 0 here for our place value. And 8 times 9, let's mark this out. 8 times 9 is 72. So we'll put our 2 here. And we'll bring our 7 up here. And 8 times 0 is 0. Plus 7 is 7. And then 8 times 5 is 40. Okay, got those squeezed in, and we'll add those two together. And 3 plus 0 is 0. 6 plus 2 is 8. 5 plus 7 is 12. Carry the 1 here. 1 plus 3 is 4. And we'll bring this 4 down. And we have 44,238. So far, so good. 2 more to do real quick. And let's see. Hopefully, we don't run out of room on these. We got 346 times 139. All right, so 346 times 139. We'll go ahead and multiply these. 9 times 6 is 54. So write our 4 there, carry the 5. 9 times 4 is 36. Plus 5 is 41. Carry the 4 here. 9 times 3 is 27. plus 4 is 31. All right, now we'll do our 3. And 3 times 6, put a 0 here. 3 times 6 is 18. We don't need these, so let's mark those out. 3 times 6 is 18. And we'll carry the 1 here over the 4. Let's put that there. 3 times 4 is 12, plus 1 is 13. We'll carry the 1 up here. And 3 times 3 is 9, plus the 1 is 10. Okay, and now let's do another color. Let's do green. And we'll do the 1, but the 1 is in the hundreds place. And so we'll put 2 zeros because it's not 1 times 346. It's actually 100 times 346. So we'll put the 2 zeros there to represent 100 because this is in the hundreds place. And so this is 1 times 6 is 6. 1 times 4 is 4. And 1 times 3 is 3. And so we end up with the 346 there. In other words, 100 times 346 is 34,600. Now we'll add these up in blue. So 4 plus 0 is 4. 1 plus 8 is 9. And 1 plus 3 plus 6 is 10. And we'll carry the 1 here. And then 1 plus 3 is 4. Plus 4 is 8. And then 1 plus 3 is 4 here. So we have 48. 1,094. All right, last one. Let's do this one pretty quickly here. 5 times 2 is 10. Carry the 1. 3 times 5 is 15. Plus 1 is 16. And 1 times 5 is 20. Times 1 is 20. 1 times 5 times 4 is 20, sorry. Plus 1 is 21. All right. And then we'll come here and we'll put our place value. 7 times 2 is 14. And carry the 1 here. We already got a 1 here, but let's do it in red so we know what we're working with. And 3 times 7 is 21, plus 1 is 22. And we'll carry the 2 here. And 7 times 4 is 28, plus 2 is 30. Then finally in green, we have 3 times 2 is 6. Let's count for the hundreds place. 3 times 3 is 9, and 3 times 4 is 12. All right, and then we'll add these up. We have 0. 4 plus 6 is 10. Carry the 1 here. 1 plus 1 is 2. Plus 2 plus 6 is 10 again. We'll carry the 1 here. 2 plus 1 is 3. Plus 9 is 12. We'll carry the 1 here again. And 1 plus 3 plus 2 is 6. And we'll bring the 1 down here. And we get 162,000. All right. That is it. That's all there is to it. And hopefully that will help you out in multiplying multi-digit whole numbers. That is all. That's how I do it. Thank you very much, and I wish you much success.